My name is Rory Williams. I am 60, scary. I live in Keg, which is northeast Aberdeenshire, and I work as an airfield operations officer at Aberdeen International Airport. So I was diagnosed with CLL, which stands for chronic lymphocytic leukemia. Unfortunately, I had an accident with my lawnmower, so I chopped some fingers off, and I remember saying to my wife, "Don't worry, I'll be okay." And then when I was in the hospital, they said I had an anomaly with my bloods, and they kept coming in and testing my spleen and all that stuff. And it turns out that, in a long story short, I got diagnosed with CLL, which basically means my cancer's in my blood. So it travels all around my body, looking for something to attack, really. Basic symptoms for me, and there's lots of symptoms, is extreme fatigue, to the point where I pee sitting down. I brush my teeth sitting down in the morning, and it can take me about 5 minutes to get my shoes on in the morning. But once I get moving, I'm pretty good. I felt the symptoms in a funny way before. I always had been fit, and so I've always been tired of some sort. And I like to chop logs and cut grass, and I was having to take more and more breaks in between things. But I just thought it was old age, really. Just thought I was getting old, slowing up. Me and my wife went to Woodend, and I'll never forget the day, and I don't think she'll ever forget the day, to go and get my stitches taken out of my fingers. And we were just in the dark about what I had. So we actually asked one of the nurses, really lovely nurse, and she found a doctor who happened to be there, who looked at my notes, and I knew something was wrong. And she sat me and my wife down, and she said, "You've got leukemia." And we walked outside, me and my wife, in the car park, and it was a lovely sunny day, and I think I was going to drive. We both sat in the car, and we didn't actually say anything to each other, and we just cried. CLL is one of those really unusual illnesses where chronic, I never knew what chronic meant. Chronic basically means it's slow growing. So they monitor your bloods initially every month or every 2 months or every 3 months or a 6-month gap, and they just see the trend of how your leukemia is going. With CLL, I know that I will have to have treatment. My figures are high enough. In fact, my consultant said to me on day one, almost day one, that I would definitely have to have treatment at some time. Knowing that Friends of Anchor are going to be there, and the stories that I hear about Friends of Anchor is something, in a funny way, something that I'm looking forward to, because I know that I'm in good hands. They're amazing people. Basically, they're I want to say the cherry on the cake of the NHS, and I love the NHS, so they've got to be good. They're the ones that come and look after you, and you know, the ladies have their hairs done, and some of the guys have their nails done, and they have massages. They're the people that you need when you're stuck in a hospital room and you're feeling sorry for yourself. And I think this charity, the Friends of Anchor, is like your local shop. Basically, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And you need them to be on your side and have somebody that's going to look after you. What excites me about the new Anchor Centre? Well, it's just so big. It looks clinically amazing. It's got everything in one place. It's got space. I'm lost for words at how much money the Friends of Anchor have raised. It's just, and to be part of that is something special too. What inspired me to be part of Brave? It's a team that you don't really want to be in, but once you're in it, you can be in a room and mention the word cancer and people don't freak out. And that's great for fellow cancer sufferers, if they can try to realise that you're not alone, and you've got people out there that are going through the same things. But you have to tell people, if you can, you have to reach out. It's a scary place to be, but there is help out there and support.